All right, so I've been concerned about the brown tips on these leaves. This is the Chinese goddess under the shade, and here are the brown tips on this giant timber. And as I've been trying to take good care of these bamboo and make sure they get enough shade and water, I thought I was doing something wrong, and then I realized, you know what, the bamboo are not alone. And so I want to do a quick tour of the rest of the yard to show what's happening to these other plants. So here is a bottle tree, for example, that you can see most of the right side of it. The leaves are falling off. So normally this plant is very full and vibrant, and yet here we've got branches and twigs that don't have any leaves on them. We go over here to, this is a passion fruit. We see some of the leaves here are getting just brown and wilted and scorched, and some of the vines are just losing their leaves. Similar story with the grapevine over here. Some of the leaves are just getting torched and wilted. And well, yeah, check this out. We've got raisins growing on the vine. So that's what happens to the Arizona sun, or with the Arizona sun. And of course, here is the avocado plant. So here you can see a nice healthy leaf, looks good. There's some still tucked in here, but a lot of them are getting very crunchy and not doing so hot. And you can see here what the Arizona sun does to plants. See, this is just the top of a branch, and it's starting to get brown. That's basically sunburn on the plant. Oh, here, check this out. Top of this branch, you can see underneath it, it's green, but on top of it, it's black. So in most parts of the country, the sun is a wonderful thing. You want to go outside and play on sunny days, and you love it when the sun comes out. But here in Arizona, I've lived here my whole life, the sun is more like a destructive ball of fire and death in the sky. And it just wreaks havoc on anything, plastic toys left outside, and even plants. The one that seems to be doing the best and just soaking up the sun is this. We've got a guava plant is what's growing here, and all of the leaves seem to be doing great. It's sprouting new leaves on the ends of these branches. So the guava is doing great, but then even the lemon, which traditionally does great in Arizona. Citrus is one of Arizona's big products. You can see, look, check out this plant, this branch. All the leaves off that top section where it just gets the most sun have just been blasted off and fallen off. Even the ones that are there are starting to brown and turn yellow and discolor. Lemons are starting to get yellow, mainly because of the sun exposure. So all of that to say, I don't think it is unique to the bamboo. I think it's just the sun that is blasting these plants and making it hard for them to grow. Oh, and one last thing. I've been over on the other side of the yard, is where the bamboo grove is, but I do have this one bamboo here in this big planter. This is 5 feet long by 2 feet deep and 2 feet tall. And this is called a red temple bamboo. So as the canes come up, they come up green, and as they age, they gradually turn more and more red until when they're fully mature, they're dark maroon. So I'm hoping this planter right outside this window here will be a pretty mix of colors between green and red. And we'll have to see that one as it grows. Well, that's the review of how the sun is impacting all of the other plants in the yard.